everyone, Amy here. Today is another one of my novel updates. This is the one from May 8th, which is on Friday. So let's get talking about novel writing and the depressing part of mental blah. So this is what it looked like for a while. Yeah. So this May I had like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had about 4 days in April, the end of April, where I didn't write anything, and that was last week. So that was just me having a horrible week, and it was just really bad, and I felt like I couldn't write because I was so just frustrated, and I couldn't focus on writing because I had to do lots of thinking, and if I thought, I would think about this thing that I didn't want to think about. So I just read lots of books, which was fun and reminded me of tropes that I think are horrible sometimes, like, not everyone is gay, which I think happens in a lot of gay romance books, which is what I'm writing. So important to remember that, though I don't fall into that, not every gay. But anyway, so that, and then this week, I'm rushing because, May 10th is when I start one chapters 1 through 10 with my editing, since I started in the middle to kind of get myself ready for that. So with that, I basically have to write a chapter a day, and when I do that, I rush. Like, I feel like I rush through it because I know I can't do it well. So I just take down notes I read the whole chapter and I just take down notes. And then when I'm taking down my notes, when I go home to write, I'm just writing out the note. Oh, he should say this. Well, he just says that, and then that's it. There's no, me rereading the chapter again and actually fixing everything that I just write in my notes, which is horrible, but then I feel like I can't spend time because what I need to spend time on will take more than a day, and I want to do it well, and I don't want to just stop in the middle of writing it well because that would be frustrating, so I just don't do any of it, which is bad, I think. But I do feel like I have a good middle now, and I have a good beginning end. I just need to focus more on, obviously, the ending, and then I'm good. I think my beginning is fairly decent, so I don't think I'll have to just worry too much about that, but I'm going to give it to a beta reader soon. I told myself on the 14th I'm going to give someone one chapter, and I told her, and I'm like, this is what you're going to get, at least one chapter. So then I am sticking. So that's basically my update. I'm kind of ill, but I'm excited to finally at least write down a little bit. I think I'm going to spend time on the second to last chapter, and then the last chapter tomorrow, and then that's it. I know the chapters in between aren't quite as perfect, but that's okay, whatever. I will get back to those. You can always re-edit things down. So June 7th is when I'm supposed to stop, which I probably won't, but that's when I give the first part to get copyrighted and edited and all. That way I can present it to the DFW Con agents and work on the query and the synopsis and saying my novel out and what it's about. I think I've been doing some really good stuff with Write Stuff chats, all those Google Hangouts and stuff where I talk about my work in progress. At least gets me to be able to say a little blurb about it fairly nice, so that's good. And here too, in case you didn't know, my book is called Oolongs and Uzis. It's by me. It is a novel set in Japan that deals with the turf war between the Japanese and Korean mafia. An ex-Yakuza member, so an ex-member of the Japanese mafia, finds someone in a well and saves him, and then discovers that he's in the Korean mafia, but then once kind of falls in love with him. So he's trapped between saving Kyoto or love. Yeah! Drama! So that was my novel. And so I'm excited to keep on writing it, as always, and I'm excited to finally get some more people reading it than have been. I think I started thinking about getting more people editing it at the beginning, but then I stopped because I'm like, well, why don't you just edit it a bit more before you let people read it, which I guess is not the best, because you could have people at different stages helping out. You know what? I'm just going to show this off. Look, I got my picture framed. Isn't it lovely? This is by a wonderful artist from New York. Her name is this. It's supposed to be Demeter and Cora. And it's creepy and awesome. Yeah. Really pretty dresses too. I don't know how she can balance a whole birdcage on her finger, but she does because she's, you know, the Greek goddess. So yeah, sure. So that's the end of my novel update. How is your writing going? I know a lot of you were doing Cat NaNoWriMo. Or have you started picking up the editing, or you're still taking a break from that? Because sometimes you just need to recover from that mental stress of it. If you haven't already and would like to, why don't you subscribe to my channel? I talk about writing, teen fashion, because those things are wonderful. So I'm sure there will be tons of videos. Until next time, bye bye.